Earlier today at the Texas House DOGE Committee, Chairman Giovanni Capriglione laid out his proposal for the state's first comprehensive AI regulations. We want to bring in our Capitol correspondent, Adam Schwager, now, who has been following this story for us today. Adam, a busy day for sure, so thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about this bill that he laid out today. What is it aiming to do exactly?
Yes, so as you said, it's that first comprehensive look at AI, right? It's been some emerging technology over the last couple of years, and lawmakers have seen specific issues that they had to address, and they've addressed those already, but this is kind of taking a whole look at it. Capriglione says he'd been working on this for about the last 18 months since the end of last session, looking at what other states had done, trying to take from their mistakes and try to build the most comprehensive AI policy for the state of Texas.
Yeah, this is the culmination of all of that preparation that he's done the last few months. This bill also lays out several things that AI would not be allowed to do here in the state. What are some of those examples? Yeah,
a lot of it's common sense stuff, right? You don't want to be making deep fake pornographic material, child sexually explicit material, stuff that violates copyright. Some other things that are interesting in there is not discriminating against political viewpoints, not restricting any sort of speech that wouldn't have already been restricted, that wasn't already protected, say, by the First Amendment. So one of those things where you're looking at those specific issues that are really important to lawmakers, not restricting political speech, trying to make sure that they're keeping some of the more obscene material out of these AI programs.
Of course, we'll watch to see how all these different bills related to AI advance throughout the session, since we're about halfway through that. But this all happened in the Texas DOGE Committee in the House there, which is focused on to make state government more efficient. Does this bill touch on how AI could potentially help government agencies? Yeah,
so one of the things this bill does is it establishes an AI advisory committee. They won't have much power in terms of making, actually, they will have no power in terms of making actual rules, but what they'll do is they'll advise the legislature about what potential issues may arise, and they'll also advise government agencies on how to best implement AI in their workplace. Another thing that this bill would do is that Sunset Commission review, where agencies have to come in, justify why they deserve to continue to exist every 12 years or so. A part of that program would now require them to talk about how they're using AI within their programs to try to make the Texas government more efficient.
Getting ready for the future. All right, Adam, thanks so much again for joining us and for following this for us.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it.